We're riding down the boulevard. We're riding through the dark night, with half a tank and empty heart, pretending we're in love, but it's never enough. No, as the sirens fill the lonely air. Oh, how did we get here now, babe? We see a storm is closing in, pretending we ain't scared. Don't say a word while we dance with the devil. You brought a fire to a world so cold. We're out of time on the highway to never. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Don't say a word while we dance with the devil. You brought a fire to a world so cold. We're out of time on the highway to never. Oh yeah. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. We're running all the red lights down. Nowhere that we can stop, no. A quarter tank and almost gone, pretending we're in love, but it's never enough. I wish we could take it back in time before we cross the line. No, babe. We see a storm is closing in. I reach out for your hand.
You might also like So Long, London, Taylor Swift. My boy only breaks his favorite toys. Taylor Swift, The Hard Part 6. Drake.
Don't say a word while we dance with the devil. You brought a fire to a world so cold. We're out of time on the highway to never. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Don't say a word while we dance with the devil. You brought a fire to a world so cold. We're out of time on the highway to never. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. With the devil, you brought a fire to a world so cold. We're out of time on the highway to never. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Don't say a word while we dance with the devil. You brought a fire to a world so cold. We're out of time on the highway to never. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Oh yeah. At the starting of the week, cold rooms where the powerful speak. I'll be me, man. Don't let me go. It's only Monday. Neon lights in a heavy town. Negotiations breaking down. I'll be me, man. Hold me slow. It's sword and gun day. Tomorrow never comes until it's too late. Твоя весна прийде, нехай. Let your spring come. Don't hesitate. Tomorrow I'll be living that. I'll be living that. At the summit tomorrow. Dark like it now. Don't let me go. Leaders frown in a steel parade. Promises quietly start to fade. I'll be miming it. Keep me close. It's sword and gun day. Tomorrow never comes until it's too late. Твоя весна прийде. High, high, high in the dark. I still create. Search for light we cannot see. I'll be midnight. Don't let go. Твоя весна прийде, нехай. Tomorrow never comes until it's too late. So hold me now before we break.
Whispers move through cracked concrete. Night remembers every step. No sirens, no mercy, just rhythm. Footsteps race a lonely heart. Smoke curls like forgotten prayers. City heights where no one dares. Leather boots on silent ground. Money talks without a sound in the mirror. Cracked reflection, saint or sinner, no confession. Bajo las luces rotas, la verdad se pierde sola. En la sombra, en la noche, mi alma se desarma. In the shadows of the street, I move where demons meet. Bassline pounding through my veins. Same old sins, same old chains. Guns don't shine, they only whisper. Power lives in cold, dark glitter. Dancing slow with broken faith. Trust no one, it's getting late. Cigarette burns on my tongue. Every lie that I was sung. City cries but never sleeps. Secrets buried, body keeps. Gold chains heavy, heart is colder. Weight of sin upon my shoulder. If I fall, the night will catch me. If I rise, don't try to match me. Soft Spanish humming, caminando sin destino. Corazón hecho de acero. Minimal, cinematic, almost sad. In the shadows of the street, I move where demons meet. Bassline pounding through my veins. Same old sins, same old chains. When the sunrise hits my face, I vanish without a trace. Only echoes in the beat. Gangster ghosts beneath your feet.
If you had one shot or one opportunity to seize everything you ever wanted in one moment, would you capture it or just let it slip? Yo. His palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit on his sweater already, mom's spaghetti. He's nervous but on the surface he looks calm and ready to drop bombs, but he keeps on forgetting what he wrote down. The whole crowd goes so loud, he opens his mouth but the words won't come out. He's choking, how everybody's joking now. The clock's run out, time's up, over, loud. Snap back to reality, oh there goes gravity, oh there goes rabbit. He choked, he's so mad but he won't give up that easy, no he won't have it. He knows his whole back to these ropes, it don't matter. He's dope, he knows that, but he's broke, he's so stagnant. He knows when he goes back to this mobile home, that's when it's back to the lab again. Yo, this whole rhapsody, better go capture this moment, hope it don't pass him. You better lose yourself in the music, the moment you own it. You better never let it go. You only get one shot, do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime, yo. You better lose yourself in the music, the moment you own it. You better never let it go. You only get one shot, do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime, yo. You better. You might also like Family Ladders, Drake, die with a smile. Lady Gaga and Bruno Mars, Rose and Bruno Mars. F.A.T. Julius Rona Mars, F.A.T. I've been true to my spit right in the next cypher. Best believe somebody's paying the pop piper. All the pain inside amplified by the fact that I can't get by with my 9 to 5, and I can't provide the
the right type of life for my family. Cause man, these goddamn food stamps don't buy diapers, and there's no movie, there's no macabre fight, but this is my life. And these times are so hard, and it's getting even harder, trying to feed and water my C plus teeter-totter, caught up between being a father and a prima donna. Baby mama drama screaming on her, too much for me to wanna stay in one spot. Another day of monotony's got me to the point I'm like a snail. I've got it, mama laid applied or end up in jail or shot. Success is my only motherfucking option, failure's not. Mom, I love you, but this trailer's got to go. I cannot grow old in Salem's lot, so here I go, it's my shot. Feet fail me not, this may be the only opportunity that I got. You better lose yourself in the music, the moment you own it. You better never let it go. You only get one shot, do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes in a lifetime, yo. You better lose yourself in the music, the moment you own it. You better never let it go. You only get one shot, do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime, yo. You better. City breathe, concrete remember. Every soul has a price, and the night keeps the change. Money isn't everything, but everything is money. In the quiet of the night, you hear what the silence holds me. Money isn't everything, but everything is money. Neon prayers on wet streets, slow drift, nobody owns me. Soft Spanish humming over guitar, caminando sin destino, bajo luces que me olvidan.
El dinero no es divino. Pero el mundo lo necesita. Pero el mundo lo necesita. Baby isn't everything, but everything is money. If I vanish in the smoke, remember what the streets told me. Money isn't everything, but everything is money. Kick keeps rolling through the night, slow, true, deep and lonely.
Love it. Here's a new, original deep house gangster vibe song with slow, hypnotic energy, cinematic darkness, and a deep spoken. Imagine BPM 1 warm kick, sub bass, dusty nylon guitar, airy pads, rain textures, and long reverbs.
Neon confession. Neon confession. Street light hum, wet asphalt breathing. If the night could talk, it would confess me. Neon confession on broken glass. City remembers what we don't say out loud. Slow motion footsteps on midnight grass. Truth gets buried in the crowd. Neon confession, cold as the rain. Bass in my chest like a quiet gun. Everybody running from the same pain, but nobody really wants to run.
Shadow sleep, where secrets sink too deep. Gold shine but the heart is empty. Street love costs plenty. No sirens, just a beat in the wind. Same sins dressed like your friend. Hands clean, conscience cracked. You learn fast, trust is tax. Money moves like midnight tide. Pulls you in, then swallows pride. You call it hustle, I call it change. Same road, different names.
Under neon rain I'm drifting, slow, low, forgiving. Every promise sounds like lifting, till the morning comes to prison. Under neon rain I'm breathing, broken prayers, cold belief. I'm in the night, catch me leaving. Tell the street I was still dreaming. Tell the street I was still dreaming.
I seen kings crumble for paper. Smiles turn steel sooner or later. Love disappears when the wallet light. Truth shows up after midnight. Cars pass like restless ghosts. Everybody bragging, nobody close. You want peace, pay the fee. You want free, that ain't free. Baseline hidden like my heart. Same beat tearing me apart. If I vanish in the smoke, remember what I never spoke.
Saw Spanish mundo guitar caminando en la neblina. La ciudad nunca perdona. El dinero no es es mentira, pero el alma se abandona. Neon confession on broken glass. Night keeps every name you gave. If I fail when the daylight pass, remember I was never safe. Neon confession, slow and deep. Bass carries what I couldn't say. City watches while you sleep. I disappear at break of day.
Here's a new original. Deep house, gangster vibe song. Slow, hypnotic, cinematic. And made for a deep, gravelly voice over a rolling house groove.
Dust on my shoe, diamonds on my mind. City don't forgive, it just buys its time. Slow in the night, heavy in my chest. Everybody wants what I live. Dust on my shoes, diamonds in the rain. Bass hits hard like memory and pain. If I disappear before daylight shines, street keeps what was never mine. Street keeps what was never mine.
Neon drips like melted gold. Every story gets bought and sold. Hand steady, heart unstable. Loyalty got a price at the table. I learned early, trust is rent. Smiles fake when the money's spent. Street lights flicker, faces change. Same sin, just a different name. I don't move fast, I move quiet. Power lasts where you don't riot. No loud dress, no flashy crime. Real wolves hunting silence and time.
In the smoke of the midnight blue, I walk when no one follows you. Bass carries what I never say. Street loves you till you can't pay. In the glow of a broken sign, hearts get lost when the lights don't shine. Every blessing comes with a fee, even freedom taxes me.
I've seen brothers turn to strangers. Love disappear in small wages. Gold looks warm but it's ice inside. Beautiful prison you can't deny. Cars drift slow like restless ghosts. Empty prayers and crowded boats. You call it dream, I call it debt. Street never lets you fully forget. Bass pounding like a loaded gun. Nobody wins, everybody run. If the night swallows me whole, remember I paid for my soul. Remember I paid for my soul.
Saw Spanish humming over guitar, caminando entre las luces. La ciudad nunca se olvida. El dinero abre las puertas. Pero también te las quita.
City keeps going, never falls behind. If I fade when the sun appears, remember me in the base you
The city keeps my face, slow bass in my veins. No saints in this place. Night owns my name. Rain writes on the ground. If I disappear again, you'll hear me in the sound. Wet asphalt like black glass. Every shadow lets me pass. Hands steady, eyes colder. Street whispers on my shoulder. Money talks, I let it speak. Truth shows up when you're weak. Smiles fake under neon light. Love vanished by morning bright. No loud moves, no empty flex. Real power moves like a threat you never expect. You don't see me, you feel me near. That's how you know I'm sincere. In the glow of broken signs, I walk between the lines. Face carries what I hide. Ghost of me inside. Under rain and city smoke, every heart broke. If the dawn calls my name, night keeps me the same. Brothers sell their soul, lose their self for shiny gold. Promises burn like cigarette fire. Truth dies in a liar. Fast cars, slow hearts, empty dreams. Nothing here is what it seems. You want peace, you gotta pay. Street collects in its own way. Bass is heavy like my past. Nothing beautiful is meant to last. If the night swallows me whole, remember I bought my robe. So Spanish humming over guitar, caminando la neblina. La ciudad nunca perdona. La noche me determina y el silencio me corona. Night owns my name. Bass can my shame. If I fail when daylight comes, remember how I run. Night owns my name. City keeps my flame. When the beat pulls you in, you'll hear me again. Concrete breathing, sirens far away. You think the city forgot you, but the city keeps receipts. The city never sleeps, it just watches in silence. Bass in my chest when I move through the violence. The city never sleeps. Rain writes on my skin. If I disappear tonight, wet lights drip like liquid gold. Same old story getting told. Hands steady, heart frozen. Street life always comes with a token. I walk slow, I move light. Truth lives only after midnight. Smile sweet but eyes are hollow. Everybody wants what you follow. Money talks, people fade. Loyalty's a debt you get paid. You think you win, but the city wins. Charging interest for your sins. Charging interest for your sins.
Under broken neon signs, I'm drifting through the lines. Bass carries what I hide. Ghosts walking by your side. Cold rain on my face. No one knows my place. If the dawn calls my name, night keeps me the same.
I've seen brothers sell their peace, trade their soul for gold and grease. Love disappears when the wallet dry. Truth shows up when the stars don't shine. Fast cars, empty dreams. Nothing here is what it seems. You want mercy, pay the fee. City tax your sympathy. Bass hits heavy like my past. Nothing soft was built to last. If the night swallows me whole, remember I paid my toll. Remember I paid my toll.
Soft Spanish humming over guitar. Caminando entre las luces. La ciudad nunca olvida. Te promete mil riquezas, pero cobra con tu vida. City never sleeps. Bass carries my name. If I fade when daylight comes, remember how I came. City never sleeps. Rain keeps every sin. When the beat pulls you back, you'll feel me again.
Street lights tremble. Every secret calls something. When the night collects early for silence has a price, and I paid it twice. Slow bass in my chest. No saints, no rest. Silence has a price. Rain on my face. If I vanish tonight, you'll feel my trace. Wet asphalt like a broken mirror. Every step makes truth clearer. Hands steady, breath cold. Street teaches what you never told. Money whispers in a velvet tone. Pulls you close, then leaves you alone. Smiles bright on the flickering light. Promises die before daylight. I move quiet, I move real. Power speaks when lips don't feel. You don't see me, you sense my weight. That's how you know I control my fate. That's how you know I control my fate. Under dripping neon blue, the city looks right through you. Bass carries what I hide. Ghosts walking by your side. Cold rain on empty Seen brothers trade their peace, sell their soul for shiny grease. Love evaporates when the money dry. Truth arrives when stars won't shine. Fast cars, slow lies, silent screams. Nothing here is what it seems. You want mercy, pay the fee. Street taxes, your empathy. Bass hits heavy like my past. Nothing soft was built to last. If the night swallows me whole, remember I chose my role.
Spanish hum over nylon guitar, caminando entre la lluvia. La ciudad nunca perdona, el silencio es una deuda. Seduce as a price, bass carries my name. If I fade with the sunrise, silence has a price. Rain keeps every sin. When the beat pulls you back, you'll feel me again.
Here's a new original, deep house gangster vibe song. Slow, united cinematic, here for a deep, no less hoping. Ghosts in the baseline, walking through my mind. Neon bleeding down the night, leaving no one behind. Ghosts in the baseline, rain inside my chest. If I vanish in the smoke, remember how I left. Puddles shine like broken gold. Same old lights, different road. City smiles but never gives, only takes what still lives. And steady pulse, slow truth only comes when lights go. Loyalty thin like glass, shatters quick when money pass. I move quiet, I move clean. Power hides on what you don't see. No loud threats, no shiny crime. Real wolves hunting silent time. Under flickering streetlight glow, I drift slow, I drift low. Bass carries what I hide. Shadow walking by your side. Cold rain washing my name. City still plays the same game. If the dawn calls for me, night keeps my memory. Pieces of your soul, bass pounding like my past. Nothing soft was built to last. If the night swallows me whole, remember I chose my role. Soft Spanish hum over nylon guitar, caminando entre la lluvia. La ciudad nunca descansa, te promete mil fortunas, pero siempre te las cobra. Pero siempre te las cobra.
Ghosts in the baseline, drifting through my mind. If I fade with the sunrise, leave my shadow behind. Ghosts in the baseline, slow, cold, divine. When the beat pulls you back, you'll hear my line. Sitting there asleep, it just collects. Every shadow pays rent, and I'm late tonight. Shadows pay rent. Slow walk, heavy chest. Bass carries all my secrets. Street don't forgive rest. Shadows pay rent. Rain taps on neon glass. If I disappear tonight, remember how I passed.
Wet streets shine like melted gold. Every story's bought and sold. Hand steady, heart cold as ice. Loyalty's a price, not a choice. City whispers in the dark. Echoes hit like a bullet mark. Smiles fade under flickering lights. Truth comes slow in quiet nights. I move calm, I move slack. Watch the wolves passing by. No flash, no stunt, no crime. Real power waits in silence and time.
Under neon that shakes the rain, I drip slow, feel the pain. Bass carries what I hide. Slow ghosts walking by your side. Cold nights, broken signs. City owns every line. If the dawn calls my name, shadows keep me the same.
I seen friends turn into foes. Gold shines but loyalty goes. Money sweet but hearts go sour. Time ticks heavy in the midnight hour. Fast cars, empty dreams. Pretty faces, hiding screams. You want mercy, pay your dues. She takes all your honest truths. Bases deep like memory. Nothing soft was meant to be. If the night swallows me whole, remember I bought my roll.
Soft Spanish, I'm over Maurita, caminando entre la sombra. La ciudad nunca descansa. Te promete 1000 tesoros y te cobra con tu alma. Ay, Shadows pay rent. Shadows pay rent. Bass carries my name. If I fade when sunlight comes, remember how I came. Shadows pay rent. Cold, dark, divine. When the beat pulls you in,
negotiate. Every drop got a deal, and the city signs first. Black rain on a boulevard, slow lights when it starts, bass beating like a broken heart. We all pay before we start. Black rain on my silhouette. Street, don't forget if I vanish before daylight scars. You'll hear me in passing cars. Neon bleeding on cracked glass. Every shadow knows my past. Hands come my wire. City keeps what you tired. Money hums like a quiet hymn. Pulls you close, then pulls you thin. Smiles bright under dying signs. Loyalty breaks along dotted lines. I move slow so the truth can breathe. No flash, no show, no need to prove. Real power sits where silence lives. Street takes more than it gives. Under trembling midnight blue, city keeps a piece of you. Bass carries what I hide. Slow ghosts walking by your side. Cold rain washing my name. Same street, same game. If the dawn calls my soul, night keeps control. I've seen brothers trade their peace, sell their shadow, beg release. Gold looks holy till it burns. You only learn when the wheel turns. Fast cars, empty vows, pretty lies and crowded crowds. You want mercy, paying blood. City drinks like a flood. Bass pounding like memory. Nothing here was meant to be. If the night swallows me whole, remember I chose my road. Soft Spanish hum moving along guitar, caminando entre la lluvia. La ciudad nunca perdona. Te promete mil milagros y te cobra con tu sombra. Under trembling midnight blue, city keeps a piece of you. Bass carries what I hide. Slow ghosts walking by your side. Cold rain washing my name. Same street, same game. If the dawn calls my soul, night keeps control. Ooh. Black rain on the boulevard, slow saints behind bullet scars. If I fade when the sun appears, remember me in your ears. Black rain, cold and hard. City keeps every car. When the bass pulls you back, you'll feel my track. Ooh. arrive à Paris, dès qu'on arrive à Paris, on a l'impression qu'on peut plus tomber. Comme si le temps s'arrêtait, comme si tout pouvait recommencer. Dès qu'on arrive à Paris, on se sent vivant, tout le monde est d'accord. Paris c'est puissant, oh tout le monde est d'accord. Paris c'est quelque chose encore, de lueur de Paname dans les yeux. On devient fou, on devient courageux, tout le monde est d'accord. Paris c'est quelque chose encore, quelque chose encore. Dans les rues, regards brillent comme des étoiles. Même les cœurs fermés finissent par faire voile. On marche sans savoir où on va vraiment, mais on avance comme si on avait 1000 ans. Les rêves montent jusqu'au ciel gris, même les doutes s'effacent la nuit. À Paname tout paraît plus grand, même le silence devient vivant. Paris, on se sent vivant, tout le monde est d'accord. Paris, c'est puissant, oh tout le monde est d'accord. Paris, c'est quelque chose encore, de lueur de Paname dans les yeux. On devient fou, on devient courageux, tout le monde est d'accord. Paris, c'est quelque chose encore, quelque chose encore. Qui va nier, faut pas nier, cette ville te fait respirer. Même perdu comme un idiot, tu trouves ta route tôt ou tard là-haut. Tout le monde est d'accord, Paris c'est quelque chose encore. Paname brille fort dans nos yeux, on devient libre, on devient heureux. Tout le monde est d'accord, Paris c'est quelque chose encore. Qui va nier, faut pas nier,